So when Atlan came out, we got the artifact Transmuter, and I've always, yeah, everyone's just all curious about how worth it is if you want to get like a God Roll artifact or not. It all depends on your luck, but the real question is it worth the effort? Like, or is it just a scam? It all depends on your luck, but honestly, just an extra one time, every once in a while opportunity to get a potential God Roll is, well, not a bad idea. And even so, like, even you get an onset goblet with, your crit stats. If it doesn't roll crit every single time, it's still an onset goblet that will help most players who aren't trying to min-max their characters to their maximum potential, but let's see how this goes. So I am going to get the Hydro onset Goblet for Mulanni, because the artifact domain has not been treating me well, so let's hope for good stats. And we get... That's a mediocre sign, so that's great. But the tides can turn, right? So let's start. Alrighty. My fourth stat will be flat attack. So I have two completely useless stats for her, along with two good stats for her. What will happen? Let's go all in. It rolled alright, 30 CV, but yeah, otherwise, yeah, all the grinding for a little artifact like that, that's all right. Either someone could get tanked real hard, or you can get a really nice piece. But otherwise, it's a nice opportunity to get I got the goblet out of the way. This is usable. I will most likely use this artifact, so it will end well. And yeah. I also just realized, since this piece has a pretty decent amount of crit rate, I am unable to use my Sacrificial Jade on her, because having the new set and Sacrificial Jade will just overcap your crit rate way too much. I believe with Sacrificial Jade and the set alone, with her crit rate Ascension, she has like 100% or really close to 100%. I haven't really checked, but yeah, but like with the new set, if you ever use Sacrificial Jade, you want your artifacts to all have crit damage and no crit rate pretty much. Otherwise, you're just going to have useless stats, but now that I have this piece with 10% crit rate, I cannot use Sacrificial Jade, which isn't a huge deal. There is good free-to-play buildable option, the Event Weapon, and Widsith that are going to be my options. I do not have a signature, because weapon banners suck. But yeah, like just that's another thought. Anyways, like even though like people may be unlucky and all that stuff, but this artifact transmuter system is a way to give people hope. Just hope whenever farming a domain that they absolutely are getting unlucky rolls on everything, but you get yourself a the substats you want on an onset goblet. Even if it doesn't roll perfectly, it could still be usable for most players' accounts. Nobody, not nobody. Most players are not going to just go for a perfect artifact. Like some players would love to get a perfect artifact, but you can go get this thing is alright, but to someone else it might be game changing. But for me it's usable. It'll help me put an offset piece that will just help fix the build whenever I actually get a full set for her. But yeah, it's an alright system. It's just a little additional way to get an artifact that can help out your account or your character building, make them easier. But you're not going to become the strongest player in the game because of this system. It's just going to help out a little bit. Or it won't if you're just really unlucky. But yeah, that's the thing. So anyways, that's it. I'll see you guys.